Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Hope you're doing well. I am so incredibly happy to film this audio because I have been looking forward to filming something for you guys the whole day. And I love making these audios. I don't always have the time, obviously, but I love to do them. And I think that one of the reasons why I love it so much is that you guys love it so much. And it really helps you. So I enjoy them very much. Anyways, today's audio is actually requested, but by one of my clients and subscribers here as well. And I'm gonna now tell the story of how she requested it. So today or yesterday, yeah, this client reached out to me and she had a skull spell done this full moon, the December full moon. So and with the skull spells, you guys, as you know, you can have your own intentions, or you can just let me do the intentions I think are good for your case. Anyway, she did have her intentions, and her spell was going really well. It started manifesting and all. And anyway, reached out to me to inform me of movements. And then she also said one particular thing that happened, and it was this little thing. I'm not gonna get into details because of the privacy reasons, but I know she wouldn't mind, but I'm still not gonna do it. This little thing where, her target, her ex, did something they've never done before, and it was totally untypical of them to do it. And it was just a little gesture, a little thing. It was nothing major, by the way. And she was like, I find that very weird. And she asked me basically, hey, I have heard from other clients that, you will put some intentions in the skull spells, the little things, the little specific things that you will not tell us about. And so was that it? And I was like, yeah, yeah, I do that. I do that. It's fun to me. And the reason why I do it, the reason why I don't tell, is because they're very, very specific little things. They're nothing major, by the way. They're like small little gestures or, words or something, but very specific. And it's easier for me to do this type of things if I really know the client. So I kind of know the dynamics, and I know what they would like and what they are lacking and things like that. But anyways, the reason why I don't tell them is because they will expect it if I tell them, and then they will like energetically block it. So yeah. Anyways, and I was like replying, yeah, yeah, I do that. And sometimes I will do spell work for my friends and not tell them, and then they're gonna ask me when it manifests, hey, was that you? Because they're gonna know it was me, obviously. And she was like, really, that is so interesting. Could you share like some fun story about that? And yes, actually, I will share a story because this actually manifested yesterday, Monday. So it's very fresh, so I can totally share it. Anyways, it's not love related. I'm sorry. It's just a little something. Again, nothing major, nothing huge, but anyways, I think it's an interesting story. So some of you know that my best friend is a dancer, and she has a dance studio for kids where she teaches kids to dance. It's really cute. Anyways, about a month ago, or yeah, I think it was like a month ago, she was having this dance workshop. And after the workshop, she noticed that one of her knees was really swollen, and she didn't think much of it. She just thought, oh, it was just some straining. And then a few days went by, and her knee was still swollen, and it was hurting really badly, and she could like hardly walk. So she went to the doctor's office, and then her doctor sent her to the orthopedist. I think that's the right term in English. Um, and she did some, they examined her and they did some x-rays, and they told her that she needs surgery. And obviously she was shocked. She was not expecting that. She just thought it was something minor. And she was devastated because this meant that she couldn't work for months, and because of the recovery and everything. And they even told her that she is not supposed to be moving. She's supposed to just lay down and just rest her leg. And if she's going to be walking, that she'll be actually injuring her knee even more, and all of that. And she told me that, and we were both really sad. And then I googled her condition, and I honestly, it's a complex name even in my language. I have no idea what it's called in English. But anyways, I googled it, and it said that in mostly every single case, this condition requires surgery. And guys, how I always tell you, when somebody has achieved something, that means that thing is possible. And if somebody did it, even if a bunch of people haven't done it, but one person did it, it means it's clearly possible. So the moment I saw that sentence, I was like, yeah, but not in every single case, clearly. And that's something that stuck inside of my head. And I told her, hey, let's do a tarot reading. And she was like, yes, because she loves my readings. And anyways, in the reading, it appeared that she was misdiagnosed and that she doesn't really need surgery. And it also said that moving would really help her, walking, the opposite of what the doctor told her. So clearly, I'm not a doctor, and I don't like giving medical advice, but this was what the card said. And, she trusts me so much, especially, with my abilities and readings and all. So she listened to my advice when I told her to get the second opinion. And basically, the problem here was that she was supposed to have surgery in a few days, and they were already prepping her. She went to see the anesthesiologist, and she gave her blood samples and urine samples and all of that. So she didn't have enough time to get a second opinion, get the tests, get the results before the surgery, because she had to go to a different town and then wait for the results of the MR and all of that, because they did not do an MR here, just x-rays. um, anyways so what I did and haven't told her was something to delay her surgery, basically. So a spell to delay the surgery, so she will get another date and she will have time to do all the tests with another doctor. And how it worked, again, remember, spells work in a natural way. So what happened was that they have discovered, well, she was being tested for everything. In her results, they have discovered that she has a UTI, a urinary tract infection, and therefore she can't get surgery until this UTI is, cleared. I guess those are the rules. I don't know, but that's what they told her. And as you guys know, UTIs, they have symptoms. She had absolutely none. So, she had no idea she has a UTI. UTIs are usually quite painful and uncomfortable. But anyways, her surgery was postponed until that's cleared. And in the meantime, she went and she got an MR, and then she was waiting for the results for 3 days until yesterday, Monday. Also, in the meantime, she was walking, and before that, she was really miserable. She was in pain. She couldn't move. She was totally in victim mentality, so down. And then she started walking, and suddenly she felt better, both physically but also mentally. And her knees started to hurt less, and all of that. And you know, um, she she asked me if I did something, and then she asked me that actually on Sunday when I saw her, and I was like, yes, because guess what happened? So number one, later on when she was tested for that UTI again, it turned out that she doesn't have a UTI after all, so the result was false, and basically the spell can't give you a UTI, but they can give you a false result, so your surgery will be postponed. So that is how the spell postponed her surgery. And yesterday she received her results from the MR, and they said that she actually doesn't have what they thought she had, and she does not need surgery. So my friend has avoided surgery that would be unnecessary, which is so great. And we are both so happy. I will just make this disclaimer. I absolutely did not, with my magic, make her knee better. That was not it. The only thing I did was delay the surgery. That's the only thing. And obviously, I did see in the reading that the diagnosis was not right. So this is the latest thing that I have done for my friends, and I hope it was interesting to you guys. Anyways, I hope I'm gonna talk to you soon. I love you so much. I'm so happy you are doing so well, and I wish you a lovely day and a lovely new week. Bye.